ACCA exemptions have been awarded, and now I am struggling to crack the remaining ACCA papers. Now, this is a very common problem that we at FPA come across, and of course, it is going to be a problem. So, in today's video, we're going to discuss how can you overcome that. But before we do that, I just want to thank you all for all your love, support, comments. I truly appreciate all the feedback that you've been giving me. And if this is the first time you've come to my channel, can I request you to please hit the like button, hit the subscribe and the bell icon. I promise you I only do videos that are helpful for your ACCA journey as well as your overall finance and accounting. Now, I did do a very short video because the reel format honestly gets more views, but I thought in that very short reel I just spoke about very briefly that you need to make sure that you work on your base, you work on your foundation. Only then you will be able to really crack your ACCA exams. And this video is just to build on that, because the idea is very simple. If your ground floor is weak, your first floor is weak, obviously your second floor does not stand a chance to wither exams like ACCA, right? Because your ground floor is your knowledge level, your first floor is your skill level, and your second floor is your professional level, right? So if you really want to be able to survive the ACCA exams, your ground and first needs to be very strong. So therefore, what I would suggest is, if you have taken the exemptions, you are going to take the exemptions, you really have to make sure that whatever papers are getting exempted, please do not just assume that because it's exempted, you don't have to really study for it, right? Those are very much part of your syllabus, even in the P level. So if there is something, for example, there is a standard in FR, let's say IS 16. Now you will study for that standard at FA, at FR, and at SBR, right? So if you're not going to be, if you do not know what was taught at FA level or an FR level, believe you me, if you see that standard at an SBR level, you will think, oh, it's only this much, wow, nice. But in the exam, there are so many more things that can be asked around that standard, which you have absolute zero idea about, right? So therefore, I would urge you, right, that if you are going to take exemptions of any of the papers, especially, and the crux of the video now, if let's say you're going to take an exemption of skill level and knowledge level altogether, right? So you get all the 9 papers exempted. Now remember, for a paper like SBL, you really have to know your BT, you really have to know your audit, you really have to know your PM, FM, everything. It's got, everything in there, but the most closest, because it has got, series of models that we need to know, maybe BT is going to be a good gap filler over there, right? So go through the BT syllabus. There's enough content available on Study Hub. You can do the practice test, the quiz available on the CBE platform as well as on the Study Hub. Once you're comfortable with that, yes, do the SBL, and you will find SBL so much more doable now, right? The same is the case with SBR. If you're going to start SBR, make sure that you've gone through FA. You definitely have gone through FR. Only then you jump to the SBR and do the same things. Go through the Study Hub, go through the CBE for these mocks, and only then you should start to really do your SBR. Now coming to the option papers, again, if you are going to do, let's say, APM, you need MA and you need PM, right? These are the 2 from knowledge and skill level papers that you have to do. If you want to do AFM, then yes, FM, and to certain extent MA as well. Very small topic areas from MA, but yes, it does help you in making your base so much stronger for AFM. When it comes to AAA, you have to do AA, because BT there are small bits, but yeah, AA, as long as you've done that, your AAA is going to be sorted. And the case with TX, if you've done TX and then ATX, you can quite comfortably do. So I'm sure you must be thinking, this is nothing. Why are we, why is Zaheer Sir talking about? Even we know that. Well, you probably know that, but the problem is that you're not actioning on it. And that's the reason why a lot of you are not able to crack the exams if you are coming through the exemption route. So therefore, if you are really serious about cracking the exams, then do make sure that you are doing all of these levels before you actually want to go ahead and book your exams, right? So look, I hope this helps. I probably have not told you anything new, but like I said, we continue to get a lot of students who have got a very weak base. So when I say go through the paper, it does not mean that you look at a syllabus, you look at a few questions. You have to actually give the mocks. You have to really attempt those papers and see how you're scoring. Only then you will be able to get the confidence to sit the P level, right? So as long as you get that level of comfort and confidence, then yes, go ahead and book your exam, right? So I hope really that this video helps. If you think it is, then make sure you share it with your friends who are taking the exemptions route. And if you still need any help, drop me a comment and I'll be more than happy to help you, right? So on that note, all the very best. If you need any kind of support with your lectures, with your doubt solving, we at FPA have special batches for students who take the exemption. So please feel free to reach out to me if you need any of that help as well. On that note, all the very best and thank you. Bye-bye.